welcome back to my channel. Today I will be talking about my first semester at Howard University. So, as I mentioned in my last video, I am a freshman at Howard this year. This is my second semester. It's spring semester now. So now I have a little feel of what the campus is like. I kind of know how to maneuver myself a little better. So I'm gonna break this video down into around 3 parts. One is going to be talking about just general information. Second part will be talking about social life. And the third will be classes, because you know this is Howard University. That's what we came here for, classes. So, first, let me just say, I love Howard. I do. There's a lot of things that, be going on that they can do better with, for sure. But I have good professors, I have good friends, and I have good communities here on campus, which makes me love it. So, let me just say that I do love Howard. Anything I say is just how I feel and how it has treated me. Okay, someone else's experience can be completely different. So, my worst Howard experience, though, would be before I even stepped foot on campus. During this past summer, I had to get all of my housing forms squared away, my medical forms, making sure I was registered for the right classes, just stuff like that. And it may seem simple. Oh yeah, verification. Moment of silence for everyone who has been chosen to be verified for FAFSA. Because it's a process. It's a process. It was one of the most stressful things I've dealt with related to Howard, because it's like they kept just turning me away. Like, oh no, this is not good enough. Oh no, you didn't do it right. And they were sending back my medical forms saying, oh, you didn't fill X, Y, and Z out properly, having to schedule doctor appointments after doctor appointments, being seen last minute, saying, oh, it's so urgent, I need to be seen today, so that they can fill out these forms and whatnot. Having to do it all over again, okay, having to fill out my verification FAFSA forms, and then them sending them back to me saying, oh, actually, we changed our mind, send them through this website instead. So having to do it all over again, like, who does that? Howard does it. We knew this answer before we asked the question. Anyway, and then those things cost there to be holds put on my account, so I couldn't even register for housing for the longest time. So just a word of advice, if you are an incoming freshman, just do it ahead of time, so that if things happen, you have time. There's a cushion time, and you have time to fix it and resolve it. Oh yeah, and that brings me to the administration. They're no help. I'll be waiting on the phone for hours upon hours, just waiting for a simple question to be answered, like, pick up the phone. Anyway, yeah, the administration doesn't really help much. And the problem is a lot of them don't even know the answers. That's the main thing. It just doesn't add up. So they give you people to help who don't know the answers. Anyway, I've learned to be really persistent and be insistent and be determined and stay at peace, because everything will eventually work out. You just have to work harder than you should, you know what I mean, to get the bare minimum done. So, my next, the next thing I want to talk about concerning my first semester at Howard, is talk about how my social life was. So, the reason why I'm putting this first is because social life actually came before classes, as weird as it sounds, because freshman week. That was literally the first week of being on campus, and it was just so fun. Like, the first night that I was here, I was like, I wasn't sad. Like, I was feeling weird because my family just left me. I was feeling weird that I wasn't feeling sad, but I was feeling down. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I would be bawling my eyes out, but I wasn't. I was just like, when whenever I walk through the hallway, it's just empty because they didn't put me in a freshman dorm. So, and of course it's freshman week, so it's only freshmen on campus. So of course the halls were empty. It was just lonely the first night. Then, let me tell you, freshman week is the week of the parties, right? Go to my first party. That's where I met my main friends, at that freshman week party. And it's kind of crazy because some freshman week friends don't last. It's true. I've seen it. Don't last. But some do. Some, they be your homies, okay? So my friends during freshman week, we was at this dank party together. First we went to this one party called Classy versus Nasty. We're standing outside in the line and they say, oh, it's full. Excuse me? Like, what do you mean it's full? I mean, we didn't pay because it was ladies free until 11. But it's still like, we took these Ubers here. What's good? And I was actually trying to meet this one girl who I knew from Accepted Student Stay, but that didn't even work out. So I was alone because she was in there already. So I'm just standing there. But then that's when I met like these other group of girls. Long story short, we take an Uber to another party where it's been relocated to, but it's just a dank club, okay, full of grown men smoking weed, and it was kind of gross. But it was just funny though. It was funny. It's like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? But we were trying to party because it was our first night. It was our first night out. Like, we're trying to have fun. So it was, I just remember like our eager smiles, just dancing up in that party, like it stank, but shoot, I'm gonna get lit. I'm gonna get lit anyway. So the whole week, it was just so fun. The parties were just nothing I've ever imagined. Like parties you'd only dream of. It's true when they say Howard is a party school. Like, maybe I'll insert some clips of these parties, guys. Listen. And you know me, your girl like to dance. So I be in the circle, you feel? I be that girl in the circle. Not on no crazy stuff, but I still does my thing and I does what I do and I do what I does, period. So I wouldn't recommend to get the party pack because there'll be some parties that you don't want to go to, but you're like, dang, I paid for it. So you'll spend so much money on freshman week. Please come. If you're a party person, that is. If you're not, then you're cool. But if you like to party, and not even like, you know, drinking, smoking, but just like having fun, right? Come with a good chunk of change just for freshman week. Have money for the rest of the semester too. Like, work your little summer job and save that money. Don't spend it during the summer. Don't do it. Save the money. Because the Ubers, the tickets, late night meals because you're hungry after, yeah, save your money because you're gonna need it. The rest of the overview when it comes to my social life here, it's great. I'm not gonna lie, it's great. It's just so much freedom. So like the first month or so, everyone was on the yard, mainly freshmen, because we're like excited and stuff. On the yard, it's late, you know, weekend night, it's warm. Cause it's like late August, September, it's warm and you're just listening to music, having a good time. It's almost like a party on the yard sometimes. Or you're just chilling with your friends that you met during freshman week. And it's just a great time, it's a great vibe. It's just where you wanna be when you're here at Howard during your first semester, rather than just in your room alone, you know what I mean? So one of the things that was great social-wise is people were really friendly, especially the first month specifically, because they want to meet new people. They want to have new friends. So they were very friendly. You could just go to people and then talk to them. Or you have your little friend group and y'all go to other friend groups. Or just go to other people and just meet people. I wouldn't be on any cliquey stuff. Most people I know wouldn't either, but you never know. People are still people, so there will still be those people who are cliquey, but there was like over 2,000 people in my class. So you have a lot of opportunities to meet different kinds of people. One of my pieces of advice though is you have to put yourself out there. I joined a dance group, a Caribbean dance group called Tropical Rhythms, okay? Really fun, because I love to dance. If I didn't say it already, dance is life. And I joined an organization called Women of Revolt, and I met a lot of my really close friends there, my sisters. So I just feel like you really have to branch out in order to meet new people. Like if I didn't join the dance group and join the org, I would have significantly less fun. There's just so much. That's the thing. There's just so much to do. So it's like, why not do it? That's kind of the overview of my social life. You just have to balance it with schoolwork because you will want to hang out all the time, but manage your time. That brings me to my classes. So the difficulty of my classes weren't that hard. It just really taught me how to manage my time. Because like I said, there's so much to do, so many places to see, people to meet, things to eat. Ooh, period. Feeling sweet. I'm sorry. Anyway. Oh yeah, so you just have to really be aware of what you're indulging your free time into, because the workload is different than high school. They assign a lot of readings. I didn't know that before I came. So then when they're assigning all these chapters, all these pages out of different books, articles, I'm just like, how do all of y'all, like my professors, expect me to read all of this by like the next class period? But then I would go to class, we'd have our discussions on the reading, and then my teacher was asking questions that I could have answered from just reading Spark Notes. And that was the case because there was a lot of students who told me personally that they only read Spark Notes and they were doing perfectly fine in the class discussions, perfectly fine in the little summaries we may have had to write about it. So I'd just be like, okay, I played myself, never again. So after that, I'm just like, I'm definitely utilizing the art of skimming and Spark Notes or the like. And you have to pick and choose because sometimes there are readings that are essential, you know what I mean? Just be smart about it. It just really comes down to being smart about it and using your own reasoning and rationalization to figure out which readings are most important. So yeah, my classes were pretty cool. I'm really good at taking notes. So if you're good at that, you should be good because you're gonna need those notes when you study for your tests, and your tests are usually like 90%, 80% of your grade, maybe 75. Tests are usually the majority of your grade. There's not always many homework assignments. The emphasis is really on the tests. So if you don't have good notes to study from, then your test grade. Also, I actually listened when people told me to visit professors' office hours. Okay, I don't do this with every professor, but for like my psychology professor, I did this for sure because I'm a psychology major. So I'm just like, it makes sense. It helped to go to his office hours and, you know, ask different questions about whatever I had a question about. Or sometimes you can even make up a question just to show your face so that they know that you care. So if you ever get that 89, 88 in the class, they will bump it up. So I did get a 4.0 this past semester, and all of these things that I did really are the reasons why, I would say. They're really the reasons why I was able to get a 4.0. I also participated in class because teachers actually have, at least some professors have, part of the grade that is participation. And this also goes with attendance. If you're not there to participate, then that part of your grade will go down. So I try my best to always be in class. Only classes I wasn't always in was like the classes where they say you don't always have to be here. And I still wouldn't advise that. Only reason why, only sometimes, okay? Sometimes I didn't show up to my pre-calculus class, but that's because I took pre-calculus in high school. So I was just like, I know what he's talking about. What's the point of going? It's not like I'm learning anything new. I'll just do the online work and lessons, like, but don't do that because it might, you know, screw you in the end. But that's just what I did. Probably won't do it again. Maybe will. I don't know. it's just about being smart. Like I said in the beginning, you have to be smart, pick and choose. Also, part of the reason why I got a 4.0 is because I'm just blessed. It just comes down to that, you know, there was a time that I missed a deadline on a math assignment. I emailed my professor and he extended it so I could finish it. So that's a blessing in my eyes. Like, he could have said no, and then there we go. That's not a 4.0. It's a B now. Not just from that one assignment, but you know, it actually happened more than once. But yeah, the fact that he opened up the assignments, it let me, you know, finish them. That's a blessing. And the fact that I had really good professors, that's a blessing. So I'm just blessed, you know, thank God that, you know, it all went down like that. My first semester was really, it was a great time. One thing that I would say is Howard is really fast paced. So when you come here, you have to have that in mind. And when you see other people doing so well, don't be discouraged. Try to be motivated. Because as sad as it is, oftentimes that does like intimidate us. You know what I mean? Like, it's normal. It may intimidate you that all these people are doing so well. Everyone is so smart. Everyone is honest. So you're just like, dang. Like, dang, I did well in high school. I was in the top of my class, but everyone was in the top of their class. Like, I'm not special anymore. But you're still special. You're smart. You're beautiful. Okay? And don't forget that. Oh yeah, dating life, non-existent. A lot of people had their little freshman week booth things, little flings. Nah, not me. I'm just chilling. You know what I mean? I'm just unbothered. I'm unbothered. It comes down to that. I'm just unbothered and I'm just having a great time. So a lot of my experience has come from my mindset. I have a really positive mindset in life in general, and I just like making the best of every situation and just manifesting better situations for myself. So I just was sure that I was gonna have a great time, and I am, and I have. So yeah, even when I was put through the ringer with Howard trying to figure stuff out, I still just, you know, just remaining positive just really helps things in the long run and really helps things get brighter on the other side. And it just can really make or break your experience, how you look at stuff, your perspective. So this is just my experience. I'm not saying this is the Howard experience, but it's my Howard experience. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. As always, peace and love, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. The third thing, I don't remember. What was the third thing?